Hey guys, there's Rebellion here, and welcome back to World of Warships. Now today I've got a Ranger replay for you. I've literally just played this battle, and I thought it would be quite interesting and probably heavily debated in the comments. I'm going to take control of the camera. Okay, so start off taking out my rocket planes, looking at the team lineups. It looks quite good, you know, tier 6, tier 5. I thought this is going to be a very interesting, it's going to be a very interesting game. Unfortunately, replays don't show you the reticle, which is about here. Which I don't get, and is actually quite sad. Now, I do obviously have some mods, shows the health. We have 29,000 more hit points. Yeah, so teams are quite evenly matched, or so I thought. So, with my F4 Wildcats, they are rocket attack planes. I am looking for the enemy Shinonome or the T-22. Now, these rockets, standard, I can't hover over them, but they're alright. I mean, it's tier 6. I mean, the grind from tier 6 to tier 8 is being quite horrible to me. So, spot a Fuso, spot a Bayern, spot a Mikoyan, however you pronounce it, and a Graf Spee. Now, unbeknownst to me, there is actually also a destroyer around here, which I do not spot. So take my rocket attack planes back. Now, I should have already ditched one, because then I would almost have a full squadron. It wouldn't take so long to to get a new one out. So I decide to attack the Fuso with my rockets. Do a nice amount of damage. Christ, that is loud. So I've lost one. A lot of people are secondary specking, and I go and attack the October Revolution to very, very little effect. So I've done 2,000 damage, and I return to my carrier. Next I decide to take out my TBD. So TBD Dominators? No, TBD Devastators. So my torpedo bombers, and I've got to admit, these planes look absolutely beautiful. So I do have a couple of mods. I can change them so you can see the time up in the corner and stuff like that in English. Could have them green, or I could have them coloured. I wish that this one was green, but ah well. Oh, that seems a bit cheaty. I don't need to see the clock. So clan. Okay, so I take my torpedo bombers. Sorry, the problem with aircraft carriers is the replays take so long that you have to think of things to say. It's okay, so I'm taking them over and I'm going to attack the Fuso because he's all alone. It's a prime target as there's only his anti-aircraft that I have to deal with. Man, you've got to love the art department. This isn't at the highest resolution either because my computer is terrible. So the Fuso wasn't moving. But what we're going to do is aim slightly ahead of him because he's only just started moving. One out of a drop. 0.5 seconds left, got as close as we can. And he's both the torpedoes. So now we're up to 10,289 damage. And what I didn't realise was that the Fuso was flooding, so my damage is ticking up. So take my TBD Devastators. I think I'm going to record them in a second. If not, I'm going to run them all across. So we're down one ship. They've got a lot more hit points than us now, because our Furutaka is about to die. And I see an October Revolution. Now, well, I see the October Revolution. Now, he doesn't have very good anti-aircraft. Dunkirk's is a lot better than the October Revolutions, but it's still not great. And there I spot the enemy Ryujo. And I think, hang on. I've got some planes left. These popped up fighters. I've just lost one. Let's dodge all this. Let's try and do some damage to the enemy carrier. Get as close as we can before losing planes, and I've recorded them. And both of those hit. And at that time, the enemy Graf Bay has taken out our Mikoyan. However you pronounce it, I've got no clue. I do actually have more ships on World of Warships now, so if you guys want a suggestion, well, if you guys want to put any suggestions for videos down in the comments, I can make reviews and stuff like this. This isn't a review of the... Yeah, this isn't a review of the Ranger. That'll come later. This is just a game that I've literally just had, and I thought it was a good game for certain reasons, but it is a carrier replay. So that Graf Bay, I decide he's going to go down, and he's just gone down. I was actually hunting the enemy Shinoname, which is right there. So I attack the Mikoyan. So I'm up to 30,000 damage. He puts out the fire. Now I could have kept going for him, but I wanted to try and put some hits on the Shinoname. And I cock it up. Take those back. I am now fleeing down this way. And I've got my torpedo bombers out. Give myself back control of the camera to see what I'm thinking. Honestly, I'm just trying to keep them away from me as much as possible. So, we see that there is an enemy Mikoyan over there, and he is thrashing our Exeter. Now, I figure that he could do with some help. If it's help he's going to need, it's help that I'm going to give him. We are now down 3 ships to the enemy's 1. We lost an Ismail, our Mikoyan. Our Fubuki is practically dead. Yep, he's dead. So now we're down 4-1. We have only sank the enemy Graf Bay. And we've just lost the 4 attackers, so now we're losing 5-1. So, I think now we've got to start sinking things and preserving the, well, trying to save the Exeter. So I come in, drop my torpedoes. He's going to hit one of them, which takes him down to 800. He's on 300 health. I'm just thinking, let's keep him broadside on to the Exeter. This is a waste of torpedoes, but it kept him broadside on. If he doesn't die, and instead the Exeter does, but the Exeter takes out the Mikoyan, we are now down. We're still down 5-2. So it's a tier 6 and a tier 5. The enemy's gone. That's 2 tier 6s of ours and 3 tier 5s. I've only done 35,000 damage. Oh, these models are beautiful. Wargames art department keeps outdoing itself with models. Okay, so now we're hunting the enemy T-22. As it's a destroyer, it could, honestly, it could cause some problems for our Koenig, Mutsu, and our 2 Bayerns. So I'm going after him. 2 hit, it's 1,000 damage, it's not too good. Gotta try and sink what we can. So I'm going out, round here, and obviously that Fuso has been doing some anti-aircraft gun specialization. Torpedo bombers are ready, but I'm more bothered about this T-22. And I take him out. So, we are now down 6-3. after I take out the enemy destroyer. And I'll take out some torpedo bombers. The enemy's got a nice cluster of battleships. Oh. The enemy's got a nice cluster of battleships and cruisers up here, which I do not want to fly into, but I notice that the Fuso is alone. Until the enemy Bayern pops up there, and then I think, okay, there's an October Revolution, and then the Hawkins pops up, and so does the Dunkirk. So what am I going to do? I'm at 38,400 damage. 11,600 spotting damage. The Bayern is broadside, so he's going to start getting smacked. Hits the Dunkirk, and the Hawkins, high explosive starts raining down on the Bayern. The Exeter is still alive, thankfully. And now I'm thinking of going after the October Revolution. Start trying to dodge and weave from the flak, because if we fly through, our aircraft will take a hell of a lot of damage. And now we're going after the October Revolution. This was, in hindsight, was a very stupid idea. Does it pay off? Yes, hit with both of them. Now up to 46,000 damage, and now I'm sending out my dive bombers against the enemy Bayern, who has popped up down in H8. That was a very unwelcome surprise, because I was planning on running away down that way. Which is why my Ranger has turned around and is sailing as fast as it can away from the Dunkirk and the likes of those lot. Now this is only a 5-point captain, so don't expect like amazing things. My Ranger captain is among one of the lowest of my skilled captains. I now drop a fire consumable over the Koenig and the Exeter to try and protect them as much as possible. We're still down 3-6. We're healing some health back, so 129,000 to 219. We are not doing very well. Just lost 9k. Oh. Yeah, I like watching that at the top because it shows how badly our team is screwing up or how close the game was. We just lost the Mutsu to the enemy Fuso. That was a nice 6,000 damage, and the Bayern is burning. And my carrier has been spotted, and I am about to take some fire. As you can see, it is starting to rain down on me. Yep. Just got the Confederate. That. Not much damage. Return. I'm getting shot at by the Omaha, the Hawkins. It's all just not going very well for me. And we managed to somehow sink the Bayern. So if I wasn't under so much fire, I probably could have slipped away, but they're all far too close to me. So I decided to get this strike off and take out my torpedo bombers before the October Revolution sinks me. So I'm 65,790 damage. GG, we're not going to win this. Because they're about, as soon as they sink the enemy as soon as they sink our Bayern, to reach 1,000 points, and that is game over. Okay, so that was 190,000 credits, 1,315 experience, 73 straight experience. Confederate, yeah, this is a screenshot after. 65,790 damage. Most of that was torpedoes, but it's just not enough, is it? Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like to give a thumbs up. Also, we have a clan. Well, I have a clan. Well, sorry, Ryan has a clan. I'm in it. and I'm the recruiter. So if you want to join, leave your in-game usernames down in the comments. This is for EU server only. It's a very small clan. There's only 3 of us in it for now. So if you want to join it, like I say, leave your in-game usernames down in the comments. If you like to, give it a thumbs up. Any suggestions, also go down in the comments. And if you really liked it and want to see more, then why not think about subscribing. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.